Chapter 5, Ideas Have Sex, Pyramids Are Born. Pyramids provide a compelling historical example of how the convergence of ideas can lead to transformative outcomes. These monumental structures appear across diverse regions, the Middle East, the coast of Japan and South America, despite their builders never having met. The creation of pyramids illustrates the phenomenon of parallel innovation. When the right tools and technologies are available, independent societies often arrive at similar solutions. The convergence of architecture and civil engineering across different cultures and times exemplifies how ideas, when combined, can yield exponential advancements. This metaphorical mating of ideas allows for a leap in both scope and capability, demonstrating that the power of collaboration and shared innovation is not limited by geography or era. Moore's Law and the multiplication of ideas. In 1964, Gordon Moore, co-founder of Intel, famously predicted that computing power would double every 18 months to 2 years for the same cost. This assertion, known as Moore's Law, has held remarkably true from its inception to the present day. However, this phenomenon is neither obvious nor inevitable. The progress that sustains Moore's Law does not occur naturally, like a chip sprouting from a planted seed. Instead, it results from deliberate and continuous technological advancements driven by the belief in the law itself. At Intel, engineers and innovators work tirelessly to ensure Moore's Law remains accurate. Paradoxically, this adherence may also impose a limitation. By focusing on incremental advancements, such as halving the size of processors, the potential for geometric leaps in technology may be overlooked. Moore's Law gives the illusion of linear progress, but it is in reality a sequence of transformative breakthroughs. Each generation of processors is built on revolutionary changes in engineering, materials, and design.
Ideas as multipliers.
Most technological advancements refine existing concepts, building upon them in incremental ways. However, with increasing frequency, ideas intersect and multiply in revolutionary ways. These convergences, a metaphorical DNA exchange, yield exponential rather than linear progress. Metcalfe's law, which posits that the utility of a network grows at the square of its nodes, reflects this principle. When ideas multiply rather than merely add, they create innovations far greater than the sum of their parts. Waves of change and rogue ideas consider technology as an ocean, with each new idea arriving as a wave. Individually, these waves may seem modest, but collectively, they contribute to a rising tide of progress. Occasionally, conditions align to produce an outlier, a rogue wave that disrupts the status quo with the force of a tsunami. These rogue ideas represent accession events, transformative moments that redefine industries and societies. Historically, these waves of change have always occurred, but the pace is accelerating. Technology advances exponentially, fueling an increase in both the frequency and impact of accession events. The interconnectedness of our global society, powered by the internet, multiplies the likelihood of idea convergence. More people, more ideas, and more connections mean a higher probability of revolutionary innovations.
The future of idea convergence. As our global network expands, so does the opportunity for new ideas to emerge and interact. The sheer number of ideas generated grows with the population, connectivity, and technological tools available. This amplification creates fertile ground for accession events, where multiple ideas combine to produce something transformative. With each passing day, the odds of such collisions increase, propelling society into uncharted territory. Black Swans, the unpredictable game changers.
When English explorers first arrived in Australia, they encountered something they had never conceived of: black swans. Until that moment, it was an unquestioned truth in the Western world that all swans were white. This discovery upended their understanding of the natural world. demonstrating how deeply entrenched beliefs can be shattered by new evidence. Once you've encountered a black swan, your perspective shifts, forcing you to reevaluate the assumptions you've held as absolute. Today, the likelihood of encountering such black swan events, highly improbable but transformative occurrences, remains rare. However, the conditions under which they arise are more favorable than ever. Imagine a gas with an increasing number of molecules confined to the same space. The pressure rises and the molecules bounce off one another more frequently. Similarly, as the density of ideas grows in our interconnected world, the probability of these ideas colliding and combining also increases. The modern convergence of ideas. In the past, the geographic and social separation of people often meant that ideas developed in isolation. A brilliant idea conceived in Boston might never interact with a similarly groundbreaking idea emerging in Texas. But today, the internet and global communication networks make such connections routine. I could publish an idea online, and within hours, someone across the globe could discover it, refine it, and collaborate with me to create something transformative.
Accession events traditionally result from the convergence of multiple ideas. As the number of ideas in circulation increases and as the speed and ease of connecting those ideas improve, these events are likely to grow more complex and impactful. The sheer volume of ideas in today's world creates a fertile environment for innovation, making the emergence of sophisticated black swan events more probable.
The future of black swans. As our global network continues to expand, the potential for unforeseen, paradigm-shifting events grows. The vast pool of ideas combined with enhanced connectivity ensures that we are rolling the dice more frequently than ever before. While we cannot predict the exact form these black swan events will take, we can anticipate their increasing sophistication and influence. By understanding the conditions that give rise to these events, we position ourselves to better adapt to and benefit from the unpredictable shifts they bring.